All right, welcome back to Crit Couch. I'm Michael.
And I'm Skyler.
And we're in the dark world.
Yeah!
We're on top of a giant pyramid. No, I want to continue. So our map conveniently has converted to the whole ass map. I don't know where Link got this, but
What a cartographer this young man is.
So you'll note we also now have
What is that?
that's a blinking one and a crystal, so that's an indication of where our dungeons are.
Oh, so you do have to do them in a certain order?
No. So this is actually the part of the game where things
where it opens up.
Yeah. So we begin with just only knowing where the first dungeon is.
Damn it, I did it again.
It's fine. It's like 2 minutes.
I have one job and I can't do it. Whee!
So that is a clue for later. It's a big crack.
We like them that one.
So you'll note that bomb does nothing. So it's like, well, maybe
What,
maybe something will be here later.
Like, yeah. What is this statue supposed? Is it supposed to be Akon?
No,
whatever?
it's like it's just some generic monster.
Oh, I love this like jacked Cyclops.
Yeah, they throw bombs.
Oh.
What you doing, bro?
There's something funny about
This is just how we play football in this world. Why are you doing this, kid?
You never heard of bomb ball?
You have a real interesting skull with only one eye.
It's gonna look great next to all the
I
cat
don't have
skulls.
one like this.
There's a. I'm sorry. I love cat skull collecting Link. That is actually my favorite thing.
Oh, fuck. That was weird.
Whatever. I was actually wiping my eyes because I've been crying from laughing so much.
Don't worry about it.
Fair enough. There's something funny about the knight equivalent suddenly turns into pigs. Like, it's like fucking pigs. Like,
I never made that connection.
It might be stretched. But
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not.
I mean, he steals stuff and, he kills cats. He's on the run from the law, so.
So I'm not going directly to the dungeon just so you can kind of see, so the landscape is.
Everything's a little sadder.
We saw this a little bit, up on the mountain, but now you can see a whole lot more of what's going on. Like, there are things that are in the same place. There are things that are not. We can still technically go back to the light world because we have.
I'm a ferret vendor.
It's such a dangerous world. You need many things. Select something that you like. I don't like any of it. I really don't like you.
Shit! This is how I make ends meet. And the only thing that stopped by yesterday was a sentient plant.
But what that anteater nose do?
Let me do it for you.
This is like the dark world was the worst place we could have sent this Link. Just everything is terrible here.
Yeah. God, we made him so murderous. like he went from like this innocent, just thieving youth.
He's a child who just immediately takes his dead uncle's weaponry and proceeds to murder castle guards. Like, we have no history for this kid. At least this fairy's normal. Oh, this was a mistake. You should have just let me die.
She gets like a telegram from the other fairies. They're like, did you just a question really. Did you heal the murder Link?
There's still one in the
what?
bottle. Still, we mentioned this like a couple episodes ago, but she's still like, this is worse. We're in the bad world.
Yeah.
He can be who he is here.
This is a bad place. Yeah. I love the like Venus flytrap. Like,
Yeah.
Man, this is the bad place. This place is cool though.
Yeah, so like
Our Link does fit in.
So this is like the equivalent of Sahasrara's little house, and this is a tree. You're new here, aren't you? Did you come looking for the power of gold? I can do it if you pay me enough, but when you're too late, you'll only obey the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold wished for this world. It reflects his heart. Yes, I came here because of greed for the golden power, and look what happened to me. To restore the golden land, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. Until that time, I am stuck in this bizarre shape. But what a mischievous thing to leave lying around. The power of gold. Triforce.
Is that the first mention of the Triforce?
I feel like it got...
The bots are skulls.
Yeah.
I love it. He's just like,
Oh, this is my favorite place. Oh, I just want to hang with the guy that made this one. I mean, I'd wish for the same thing, really.
This collection is just as good as mine.
Four skulls.
I can't do that and the voice at the same time. It just comes out
Four
as air.
skulls.
Yeah, you gotta like slow down a little bit.
So we've got a little kind of maze
Oh.
situation going on here to get over to the first palace.
Is that a turtle or Donkey Kong? I'm not reading.
That's a good question. So
Just walk in the temple. DK.
you asked me a little bit if we had to do things in order just a second
yeah,
ago,
yeah.
and I did want to mention, because I mentioned this several episodes back. So hang on, this is
I wanna
kind of
see the
cool.
path. Yeah.
Well, there's kind of a path, but there's something interesting that happens. If I can get, okay. Did I go in the wrong one?
You went in the wrong one. It always goes that way.
There we go. So, do you see something that happened in there in the trees? You see a little
Uh-huh.
something weird?
Oh, hi.
I'm Kiki, the monkey. Kiki, I love rupees more than anything. Can you spare me 10 rupees?
We have to.
Oh.
We literally, there's no way around this.
Is he just gonna keep asking you for money?
He will one more time.
Okay.
I mean, we're fine because there's so little that you use rupees on in this game aside from potions and the flippers that it's.
Hey, you don't look like you're from around here. You got $10?
Hey, man, you got $10? You got another $10? Hey, man, I'll give you my address. I promise I'll pay it back. If you give me 100 rupees, I'll open the entrance for you. Kiki. Good choice.
And you give me 200 rupees, I'll save your parking for you, too.
Oh, so they are monkeys, probably then, since he's a
Yeah,
little
some kind of thing, yeah. With like fucked up arms.
monkey. Yeah.
So you can technically start going out of sequence, but you need at least one item.
Okay.
And you need the item from this level. You need the hammer. Because everything in this world, even though there is
Oh, they spit things.
yeah, even though there's a similarity in geography to the light world, things are blocked off in different ways. There are rocks that are in the way of things. There are gaps that weren't there previously.
Skulls and lots of skulls. These are all of my favorite things.
Because I technically like to do things. I like to,
I like to do things too.
yeah. I mean, it works. It works for me.
But you like to do things like in a certain order?
Yeah, so I like to do things a little bit. Oh, look, there's a little, fuck you. Frigo, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda.
Frigo, can you hear me?
I'm locked in Turtle Rock on top of Death Mountain. I know you're doing your best, but please hurry. I need to change that voice because the Elmo voice for Link is getting too close to Zelda.
Zelda, yeah.
Although we did ask, there was the whole bit at the very first episode, are we cousins?
Yeah.
That's why we have the same voice.
It's genetic. But yeah, doing things slightly out of order.
That's right. My name is Frigo Lannister.
Let's. I once pushed a child out of the top story of a tower.
It was a kitten.
That's
where it all began.
Yeah.
If any episode gets pulled up, it'll be this one.
So
It's we think the content that you put in your episode's a little much.
this isn't even good for adults.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. It's look, we know, but it's our art.
So the oh my god, so off
sorry.
track. No,
You're
so
talking about the order of things.
Yeah,
you wanna do,
yeah.
And
So
I keep interrupting.
no, you're good. So I like to go the first dungeon and then the fourth dungeon.
You gotta go put the thing.
Because the fourth dungeon is where you get the next power glove upgrade,
Okay.
and that enables you to get the next sword upgrade.
Whoa! What in the hell?
So these things, they mirror your movements,
Wild.
which
you murdered them.
yeah.
Hopefully he won't shoot
We
me
were
in the
just
back.
playing a game of Simon Says.
Why did he bring a fucking bow and arrow into the equation? God
Who
damn.
does that?
I do. It's me.
This little motherfucker's worse than Ganon.
He just has thrash metal playing. It's like yeah. It's like very quietly coming from his hat at any given point. So you're like around the corner, and you're just
Covered in blood, covered in blood, covered in blood, covered, just over and over and over again. Just
you hear him sing like,
Covered in blood, covered in blood.
I love it, yeah.
I promise we'll have another bit in like the next couple episodes. This is just what we're on right now.
So those little mole things?
Those are whack-a-moles, I guess.
Yeah, and you actually need the hammer. Oh, god damn it.
Did you mess something up? Does this have like a water level thing that
No,
can happen?
no.
Oh, okay.
None of the levels in this game have a water level issue. Although the ice dungeon, the 5th dungeon, it is deeply confusing. You have to circle around and around and around. And in fact, in the episode a while back where I
wonder if that'll land on anyone.
I hope so.
I'm gonna go find out. Oh, hey, there it is. Actually, that's kind of cool. Will it stay there, or is that just like theming? Wow, you broke that dude's skull with a skull. That's a power move.
So in the episode where we showed the little bomb jump trick,
Which you did go back and add that clip,
I did.
which is really cool. That was him doing it too.
Oh yeah, that's why I did the little sword dance after I completed it in that clip. So in that, you can use that trick as well to bypass some certain obstacles or things later in the game. And one of the speedrunner tricks, and we'll bring this up again, I'm sure, when we get to that dungeon, because that dungeon, I don't know that I'm going to use it in there, but they actually altered that dungeon in the Game Boy Advance release of this game because...
Really?
Yeah, because it is such a long slog. It's a dungeon that has a lot of looping back and around, but it's also a dungeon that requires the red and blue switch flips constantly. But there's multiple floors, there's multiple loop arounds, and the fact that you have to do that means if you screw up once, because you also have to like do some drop downs from certain holes in the ground into like floors below.
Yeah, that's how I have to get into my living room at home.
Yeah, same. Which is impressive because I live in a one-story place.
To be fair, actually, your living room does have a drop down.
It does. It has like a 6-inch drop down that like many people have almost killed themselves on.
Yeah.
Because why?
I still remember Tiana's slow-mo fall during, was that Thanksgiving or something?
I think it would have been, yeah.
Yeah. We do holidays together sometimes.
Yeah, why not? It's fun.
I like him. Don't tell him. Ooh.
We've only known each other, what, 15 years? Like,
God damn, has it been? Oh my God, yeah. I mean, since 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, it has. That's half my life almost at this point.
Time is linear. Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, because I would have turned. Jesus, that's fascinating.
Yep. I moved up here in 2008, so.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Now I get to remember where.
Wow.
The key is.
In 3 years, I will have known you literally as long as I haven't known you.
Yeah.
That's just weird timey stuff. By the way, when you brought up the ice dungeon,
Yeah.
can you tell I did not take my meds today? When you brought up the ice dungeon, I immediately was like, ice cream. I wonder if Andy's is open.
Oh, yeah. We're recording on Easter, so.
Yeah. You've dated us. We're having to because we let our it's fine to talk about this, right? Like our backlog our backlog got used. So I've had a lot of stuff going on And hopefully after this next week, we'll be able to like just sit down and really like get our backlog going again.
Yeah.
But like
on the other hand, I'll actually take this as an opportunity to say welcome to like all the new people who have shown up in the last month. Like,
hi.
Like super cool to have y'all around. Like it's cool to actually, kind of have some discussion in the and this is not like me begging comments or anything. I like getting to chat with y'all.
That hammer is way more like understimulating, underwhelming.
Oh, it's real stimulating if you use it right. You can use it to pound other things too.
You've all seen Drive, right? Because that's what's about to happen with cat murder.
Bonk.
Wow, it actually has some oomph to it.
Yeah, it's got a little sound.
Oh yeah, it does. It is. It's a little basic thump. No, it's super cool to see just a little bit of engagement and stuff, and we're doing this for the love of it, for sure.
You totally bypassed the stimulate other things too.
Yeah, I didn't have a good yes and, so I just thought everyone would forget if I didn't talk about. What was that one warm up thing we did? Because we have to like get the mics going, and so when he's mic testing, I'll just try and make him laugh. That's my thing. And there's something along the lines of like, there's tiny goblins inside my butt stimulating my prostate. Yeah. And I was real proud of that one.
I think it was gnomes. It was gnomes.
That's not goblins, gnomes.
It's important differentiation.
Controlling my every action.
You really need to know what's up there making you do stuff.
Important context. So do you have to just? Okay. That's you
started. Oh no! You can like glitch out the way the sprite layers work.
So those aren't monsters. They're
just traps.
Yeah, but like I'm trying to think of. I guess I know what the 3D equivalent is because in Ocarina of Time they have the little ones that move around.
Well, there have always been like, you know what? I've never actually tried to use. No, that just goes. Wait, I might actually be on a different height level than them. Yeah, there have always been like little kind of like, well. Eat all the ass.
Fine, we'll go somewhere else.
There have always been.
Now do the magic.
Actually, yeah. Let me see what happens because it just like passed right over them. They don't even give a shit.
Like we have evil to sustain us.
But yeah, so there have always been like little square traps with 2 spikes coming out of either side. They were in the original Legend of Zelda. If you don't, I don't know if you remember.
No, I do. I was more like I was having an errant thought of like. What would these look like in the real world, and how are they mechanized, and who made them?
They're electromagnetic, totally, totally normal.
But do we want to? Are we like right at? So
we are making our way. We should be making our way to the. Okay.
That was kind of cool.
So that guy actually spits fireballs. The others don't. They just kind of wander around.
They're just kind of cute. Ah! In the back.
Every time the kids go out to play Simon Says, no one comes back.
Yeah. We need to either stop having kids or stop sending them out to go play Simon Says.
Especially in the dungeon. Like, what's up? No, yeah, we're actually
we're going to the boss.
We're coming up on the boss.
Long episode.
It's not really. Like most of our episodes sit around 20-ish minutes.
Well, remember I forgot to start this one. So.
Oh yeah, 20 minutes is whatever.
Yeah. What is this room? What even?
Oh, well, I guess there's a key somewhere I missed. Boo.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait.
I like these guys. We're the whack-a-moles. So what did we forget?
There is a key.
Have we looked at this map before?
No, we've never looked at a dungeon map because I have not needed to look at a dungeon map.
I haven't seen this. Everything is new.
Let's see. I think I know where the key is.
Okay. I left it in Timbuktu.
What was I doing in Timbuktu? So I think it's actually right down there.
Hanging out with Wascally Wabbit or something? I don't know.
You Wascally Wabbit. Let's go back to.
Are they just like octopuses?
They're like. I always imagine them having like little like because they don't like have eyes, right?
No.
They're like feet with like a weird little orb coming out of the top of them.
This is our bump. Yeah.
Yeah, they're real strange.
Also, what's the deal with like the cracked floor? It doesn't seem to do anything.
It did. I actually bombed it earlier.
We're gonna finally use that fairy
Possibly. Well, we used one in
on the fight against the like strung out
against Moldorm. Yeah.
Yeah, Moldorm. That's right. Moldorm.
Shit.
Everybody love. That is one thing they did better in the like future games was they didn't give you the like terrible beep.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. Where am I going wrong?
Well, do we want to maybe call it here, and then next time on Crit Catch, we'll find the key and go do the boss?
Yeah, guess so. Next time on Crit Cash, we're getting a boss fight. Sorry.
It's like the last minute of that's us just been like,
It just means I get to kill more things.
It's a really win-win for me.